We could have a blooper reel if it doesn't go well. So did you notice my pin?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Do you remember when I wore that and then no one noticed?
Is that the same one?
Yeah. No one noticed. Do you remember?
I don't remember it being orange.
Do you remember it being that big?
I remember something big, but I didn't remember it.
Do you remember the day that I wore it and then I told you no one noticed it? How could you not notice it? It's eating my beard. How could you not notice the dragonfly? It's the size of a billboard. And I said to the lady at the bank, I go, I'm standing there and she's like staring at me. I'm like, are you not going to say anything? She didn't say a word. I mean, how could you not? I would have been like, what is that on your shirt? Look how big it is. I got to take it off to put my seatbelt on. Have you ever known me to put my seatbelt on? Don't answer that. Look at how big it is. Look. Look how big. I know. Yeah, look at it. Look how happy it is. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to go to Auntie's. Let's do it. Let's do this. All right. Seatbelt on. Are we ready? Yeah. Do we have to pause here? Let's pause for a sec. Hold on. All right. Are we ready? Yeah, let's do this. All right.
Well, we don't want the pretzel place.
No, not Auntie's pretzels. we could do pretzels. Look how dirty my car is. Have you ever known my car to be clean? Never. It's
Don't answer that.
Jody, let's talk about our days of curb shopping. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how I furnished my whole first apartment out of the trash.
Let's talk about the chairs
Can we
put in the car and drove around.
Can you tell them that? So, okay, everybody. So I had this one time, back in the day, what outfit was I wearing? Let's not talk about that. Do you remember, okay, so do you remember that one outfit? I was Amy Winehouse before Amy Winehouse. I was. Do you remember the beehive and then like the Daisy Dukes and the clogs? And then I'd always say, why was I single? Because people could see. That's why I was single. I know. It's terrible. So, all right, so tell them. So we drove down on Merriman Road, right? It was Merriman. Yeah, it was Merriman Road. Wasn't it? It was Merriman Road.
It was between, what is it, Market and Merriman.
Yeah.
One of those little streets.
Yeah, and there were 4 chairs, right?
Yeah.
And I had the silver bullet at the time. Was it the silver bullet? It was. It was the Buick Century. 1991 Buick Century silver bullet. I think so. I was driving. No? Yeah,
you was driving.
I was driving.
You put them in your back seat.
I did. I put them. So we loaded up these 4 chairs off the curb, and because I loved them, I had to have them. And then I had buyer's remorse, even though they were free. They were free, and I had buyer's remorse. And so I drove them how many blocks away? Maybe two streets away.
We went around a few times.
Yeah. So and then we saw the people on the front porch, like, honey, look, someone took the chairs. And then I drove them back, and
putting the chairs back.
Yeah, that lady with the beard, she's putting the chairs back. So I did. I returned the chairs. I didn't want them anymore. I just decided at the last minute it was a bad decision. So I dropped them back off on their tree lawn, and they watched me unload them. Do you remember the time when we were by that high rise and we were trash diving, and the lady says, "Hey, which one of you are ladies?" And we both pointed at each other and we go, "She is, she is." So, and speaking of which, do you remember Lady Deception, the time she called me? Let's talk about that one. Lady Deception. So she looked real in the bar. She really did. She looked, remember how pretty she was? She was always put together. And then she called me and she's like, "Hey, Jason."
This is the Lady Deception.
No, and then she goes, she goes, "Is Jason there? How you doing, honey?" "This is the Lady Deception." She's like, "This is the Lady Deception." And I was like, oh my God. She could have done those like car commercials. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Oh, she was believable, until her voice cracked. It was terrible. But I miss her. I don't know whatever happened to Lady Deception. We probably shouldn't talk. Oh, we just lost our feed. Here, let's set everyone back up. Oh no. All right, there we go. Now we're okay. So look how great I drive. You remember that one time? We won't talk about it. Let's talk about, should we cover some of my outfits back in the day? What about the blue, white, and green dress? We could talk about that. You remember when I had white underwear on and I didn't know that the dress was sheer, and then they turned on the black lights and you could see my ass from like South Africa? It was not a good look. And then I kept saying, you remember my one-liners all the time? "I wonder why I'm single." And then they would turn the black light on and you'd see my underwear from across the bar. Not a good look. No, not a good look. So, loose-side heels.
Yeah, my favorite was when you danced your heel off on On the dance floor.
On the deck of the
there's your heel.
Because I kept pointing at it. I'm like, what is that? And you're like, you're screaming over the music, it's your heel. Those were the white stripper boots. Remember that laced up? Yeah. At least my feet fit in them, unlike other people's. I mean, no toe parlo. That was like, you would need, the old shoe horns. She would need a jackhammer to get her hooves into those. That's not a good look. At least my shit fit.
You said shoehorn.
I said shoehorn. Yeah, 1930s. We went back to what is it? Buster Brown shoes in 1936. Does anyone use a shoehorn anymore? I said it again. Oh, the things that come up with shoehorn. But she needed like Crisco and a jackhammer to like get them in there. She had Barbie shoes. It wasn't going to work. There was no way. I mean, that's like, when you crack open the muffin thing and you can't get it back in the tube. There's no way. It physically wasn't going to fit. It wasn't going to fit. It wasn't going to fit. That guy needs to watch where he's going.
Was that a clown driver?
Do you remember that? Yeah. Do you remember when I had that? Yeah. Remember when I found the speeding clown? Man, it was painted happy.
With a frown? Oh, was he happy?
No, he was happy. He was really happy, but he was frowning. It was the weirdest thing. He was like, so everybody, I was driving one day, minding my own business, and I was minding my own business, and there's a clown that was speeding the other way, and it was painted happy, like a happy clown, but it was frowning. It was really pissed off because it was late for balloon animals or something, or like a kid's birthday party. So, yeah, this is going to be so much fun. Are we going to find good stuff today? Do you think? No, I don't know. Do you remember the one time, tell them the one time do you remember at Riverfront when I bought that white statue, the Parian one? From like 1861. It was that Parian statue. It had a little damage on it. And then I said at checkout, I go, well, if I flip a coin and it's heads or tails, I'll buy it. It was like $300. That quarter cost me $300. Do you remember?
It was an expensive quarter.
Yeah, I flipped the quarter and I go, oh, I guess I have to buy it.
Do you still have it?
No, I sold it on eBay for like like 500 and something. So the quarter made me like $200.
Well, there you go.
I know.
It cost you then to me.
I know. So tell them, are you still buying Victorian furniture or not?
Not much.
I should have introduced you. I didn't even introduce you to my people. This is my best friend Jody, and you'll remember his Christmas extravaganza at his house because he only had 442 Christmas trees. So, did you clean up already? No, you didn't. Really? Oh, good. I'm glad. Put so much effort into that. The comments on that video, they loved your Christmas video. You know what? I'll link that in this video. I loved it. They just were in love, but it was so exceptional.
I guess you made my sister's.
Oh, Jackie, I love her. I so wish she was there. And it was amazing to see JC. And that was a blast from the past. Holding him as a baby, that little tiny baby, and then seeing a grown adult man, I thought, wow, I really am elderly. I really am.
Makes you feel old.
It really did. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Do you remember the one time we were trashing and there was that big, I thought about this the other day, there was that big lake of water and we got inside the suitcase? Yeah, we got inside the suitcase and we used it as like a gondola. And we like paddled over. Do you remember when we found that Victorian jewelry? You found that Victorian jewelry. You found the little turquoise gold ring, remember? Yeah, we found jewelry in the trash on the curb.
A lot of good stuff.
I know. And then Merriman Road always had the best. And then remember our map? We would map out like Cogga Falls was Sunday, and we would know the streets. We had our map. We did that for so long. And then when we got in that dumpster and you put on the bathrobe and the colander on your head. Yeah, that was horrible. And then I had some sort of like cutout or something.
Yeah, we had some kind of sign.
Yeah, there was a sign.
Browns or something.
Yeah, it was like a brown sign. Who would have known? The closest we ever got to football. Football. I said football and shoehorn. I guess it's over. Let's click stop record. Let's end this feed. Yeah, my mom was so excited that I told her I was going with you today. And Jeremy, we went to Columbus yesterday. We went to Don Scott and we did really well, and it was so much fun. And I saw so many new friends, and I saw so many old friends. A lot of dealers that I hadn't seen for a while. So we did really well. I bought a couple diamond rings. I stayed very jewelry central. I found a Gallet vase I really wanted. cameo vase for my one cabinet in the living room. But then I decided, I'm trying not to buy things that sit around. I'm trying not to buy small things to clutter, because that's like visual static, and it's just not my thing. So I passed on that, even though it was a hell of a buy. Those used to go for like, and the value thing, they used to go for like $1,200 or $1,500, and now it's down to like $550, and I still didn't buy
I
it.
remember when you were buying every crystalline vase you could find.
Yeah, you know what though? Guess what? I started again a couple weeks ago. I ordered 4 off of eBay. I did. I was like, I got this like. Do you remember the bug I would have? I would like go absolutely banana brains, and I'd buy like 900 of something, and then be like, all right, now I'm done. You do the same thing. Tell me tell them any recent finds for you that you were really excited about. Tell them about.
I have got some vintage Christmas lately. That I got a Noma altar, plaster altar from the 30s.
Nice.
Late 30s.
Nice.
Because everyone needs a Christmas altar.
Well,
with
yeah.
Jesus on it.
Yeah, of course. You have to. You have to.
Some of my holy grails I found this year, surprisingly.
Oh, good.
Plastic pieces.
Good.
Yeah. Had to pay a little extra bit because people are crazy.
They are. They are. Do you still go to the Midwest show, or you don't? The Midwest Christmas show in Canfield?
I've been to it twice, I think.
Okay. Jeremy sets up there now with the trailer. He sets up there with the trailer, and he does the coffee trailer for them, and he has now. I think this is the 3rd year, and then he'll be there. It's twice next year, like it always is, biannual. So he is going to do it. I think I don't remember the months, but he's going to do it again. Yeah. He's going to do it again.
It's fun to go and see it.
Yeah.
That stuff.
Prices are so expensive, but
pricier
but it's nice to see that kind of stuff that you don't normally see.
A lot of it I already have.
Yes.
But it is cool to see.
Right.
Maybe
Things
one
that
or
I
two
don't
pieces
see.
I don't.
Oh no. There goes our feed again. Can you just
Oh.
prop it up? Here, it's okay. There you go. We're fine. Yeah, that's good. There we go. We're back. Sorry everyone, you're just propped up on the dashboard. Sorry for the rough ride. Wouldn't be the first time I ever flip a car. Just kidding.
Ohio Road.
See here, I know, right? I want to get in this lane.
We only got 47 minutes to go.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh. Well, you get 47 minutes of terror. So,
I'm gonna need a peppermint.
I know. Well, I think that, I don't know, maybe we should just enjoy our trip. Let's, shut it down here in a couple minutes. Any other favorite stories about me? Come on, think of something.
With the bike with the bag.
Okay, tell them.
Yeah,
Tell them the story.
You came to visit me and Ted in our house, and you were on your bicycle and tried to go down the hill and flipped it head over heels.
Because you kept telling me no.
Going head over heels.
I was head over heels.
Sometimes you were on your back.
That's the title of my book. Oh my God, you said I was on my back. That's true. Truth in advertising. But let's think about this. Do you remember the time? Yeah, tell them when I fell under the car. when I had on my loose side heels and I fell under the car.
When we were leaving in, you were behind me and I'm talking to you and I turned around and I'm like, Jason, where are you? Oh, there you are. You're on the ground.
But you had heard a scuffle. Remember? You said you heard a shh, 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 and then you turned around and I was gone. But I was laughing because I was under that car. I slid right under that car. It was like sliding into home. It was terrible. That's the night of the loose side heel. I don't know what is going on. I don't know how how did I ever not hurt myself? But the bike was the worst one. I would have to say the bike was probably the worst. Don't you think? Yeah, because you kept screaming, no, because I go, well, I'm going to ride down this hill, and you were yelling at me not to. You were like, no, and I remember your hands going like this, don't, and I was like, I just started, and remember the bike was on the hill, and I was in the middle of the street standing there, like looking around like what, and then the bike went over me. I think it hit me in the head, actually. Knocked some sense into me. But yeah, that was like Evel Knievel.
Remember when I had the Z24 and we were coming up that hill and there was a basket of flowers?
Yes, let's not talk about that one, but let's do it.
I ran over it and we never saw it again.
Yeah, so we were going up this hill after we had curb shopped and we loaded the car. We had so much stuff. And then there was a car in front of us, or a truck in front of us, and a wooden basket blew out of it. And I was like, we were going, we were both going like, we didn't want to run it over. And then we couldn't go anywhere, and he ran it over, and then we both looked in the rearview mirror,
And
and it was gone. It was like, but then when we got home, it wasn't under your car. That was the weirdest thing. It like went into a portal. You know, I believe in other dimensions.
Probably still in the exhaust.
No, so that went back to like 1931 with a shoehorn. So there's like someone has a basket and a shoehorn now, and they're like, "How did I get this basket?" And I'll be like, "You shouldn't have said shoehorn. You shouldn't have said it." No, wait. Tell them about when we pulled in to get pizza that one time. And that girl, do you remember? Because when we had the lights on, we looked at her eyes, and I go, because I pointed at her and I go, "Oh no."
Yeah,
And you go, "No, we have to go get pizza."
She had the deer in the headlight look.
She had the deer in the headlight look.
We ordered the pizza. She said, "Square or round?" Round. We don't have round.
But she screamed in my face.
Small or large? We don't have small.
Yeah. So I order a square. And wait, I ordered a square, and she goes, "We don't have square." And I go, "Round?" And then she takes the order, and then she goes, "Small or large?" And I go, "Small." And she goes, "We don't have small." I was like, "Large Marge, tell him Large Marge sent ya." Oh my God, she was so mad and so bitter.
And we never went back.
No, we never went back and got it. We ordered it, but I was terrified, remember? I thought, yeah, something was really wrong, you know?
Oh, remember we ordered a pizza at Papa John's. We ordered it under Harry Schlong.
I do remember. Yeah, I do remember.
We couldn't even tell him who it was for. We were laughing
but
so
did I
hard.
order it that way? I ordered Harry Schlong. And
Harry
then I did. I ordered it Harry Schlong, and the girl goes, "Okay," or the guy goes, "Okay." He goes, "Harry Schlong." I said, "Yeah." So then I go, "How long? Remember? How long will it be?" It was like 15 minutes, and I was like, "Okay, but okay." So then I go pick it up, and remember, I looked at you for help. Like, can you tell him? Well, I was gonna have to write it on a piece of paper and hold it up to him, like when he asked us who it was for, and I was just like, I can't say it again. I'm not gonna say it again. Yeah. That was, look at all the garbage.
Just like we were dumb.
Yeah, and I was like, and I looked at you for help, and you were like, "I can't help you." You were like, "I can't speak," because we were laughing so hard we were crying. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was a really good one. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah. Yep, do you need a box? Yeah, the ants. I don't even want to go there. Speaking of terrible, how's Rose? All right, anyways, we'll skip over that too. You know, I don't know. So how long have we been friends now? It's been since 90-something, right? It's been since 90...
At least 96.
It has to be 96. I think 95 we met. Yeah, we met when I was in college, and I was in the metal studio, and you would come in and check in, and then every weekend we went to the Belt. Yeah, we went to the Belt every weekend.
We'd go thrifting and get cinnamon bread.
Do you know what? Do you know? My diet was cinnamon bread and Zima. You know, I don't know how I survived for 7 years of my life.
That's how you survived.
But it was free cinnamon bread, and Zima wasn't that expensive. So, but I was on
say, just bring a plate.
I was on a fixed income, remember? I was on a fixed income. I was spending all my money at the thrift store.
None of us weren't. We just went thrifting.
Do you remember how good the Goodwill used to be downtown? And do you remember how good Village Discount Outlet on State Road used to be? Oh, that was... Girl, back in the day, I bought that bag of jewelry that was hanging on the wall. I'll never forget this. It was 90 cents. Do you remember when they had the bags for 90 cents? And they had the staples all over it, like someone was going to break into the bags. They're 90 cents. No one's going to break into it. No one's going to take the chance of getting tetanus off of your 700 staples. And they would staple them shut for 90 cents. I was buying up the walls of them for like, I'd spend like $8 or $9. Come home and I was like, I had a platinum ring. Do you remember you may have remembered it, the one that looked like an Eiffel Tower? It had a diamond in the center. Yeah, I wore it all the time on this finger. Well, that one I got in a bag for 90 cents back in the day. And I look at like all the people now like doing the Goodwill jars and the Goodwill unboxing and blue box and thread up and all that stuff. And I just don't understand it because like I wanted to be out, like today, I wanted to be out finding the stuff and hand selecting it, I think that's why I've been slightly not more successful, but just successful in a different way, But that was way back in the day when we could find it. Now, I mean, I still find it random, You got to get out and look though. So you have to. Yeah, you have to.
It's hard to find it. Everything's online now.
It's true. It's totally true. Well, let's pause them and then we'll pick back up in a minute.
Okay, my face hurts.
I know, my face hurts too. We'll pause them. So Jody and I have no idea where we're at. Did we take a wrong turn? Look, I think we did. Look, we're in the middle of nowhere. This isn't the story of my life right here. That's how life normally is with me. Let's put us back on the dashboard and let's record some more. Oh, okay, we're back.
Hi, people.
High five. Are we gonna find some trash we don't need?
Yes,
Are we gonna find some crap we totally don't
We're
need?
gonna take
Look,
some.
we're parked on a county road.
I know, something's gonna come flying up.
Do you
here.
know? Wait, did you ever hear about how people come up with their drag names? Did you ever hear? How well behaved was I the whole way here, by the way? Pretty
Very
good.
well behaved.
See, I know,
Yeah.
I really was. We had a good conversation. We really did. I love you very much. Now, to come up with your drag name, it has to be your first dog, and then your first where your home was when you were in like high school. So mine would have been Slugger Ransom. Sounds like a porn star. Doesn't sound like a drag queen. It's not a drag queen named Slugger Ransom. Ladies and gentlemen, from the heart of Ohio, we have Slugger Ransom. And I come out there with like, a lumberjack song.
No, what is it? The second part?
Your street where your house was when you were little, like when you were in high school. So what would yours have been?
Mine would,
Daisy,
no.
Janacha Hutton?
Mine would be.
See, I always do the Janacha.
Mine would be Pugsley Fernwood.
You sound more of like a cartoon character.
Right?
That sounds terrible.
Pugsley
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome the elegant, gorgeous diva, Pugsley Pothole. Pugsley. Ladies and gentlemen, deep from the heart of Southern Ohio, we have Pugsley Pothole.
I'd rather go by Peppermint Patty.
I don't like any of the newer ones. Like, I don't quite understand the monster makeup, the, bag of chips. I'm like, what? Your name is Bag of Chips?
I don't want it.
All I know is, bitch, I would have eaten you when I was little. It's really weird, though. I don't quite understand it. What else? Will you tell them a story about when I can't believe we're parked here. Amish people are going to come out and be like, do you need help? We need a lot of help. I think we did take a wrong turn, though. Should we just keep going? What is he doing in the middle of the street?
Is it a person? I can't.
It is. It's a scarecrow, I think. I think that's a county scarecrow. Let's just pull up here and see. Here, let's move this over. How many more minutes do we have until we're there?
7.
Why am I screaming? Do you know have I always been this loud? It is a person. Does he need help, I wonder?
I wonder why we were sitting there.
Does he have a guitar? I think he's got a scooter and a guitar. Jody, look. It's Willie Nelson. Oh, he's got like a scooter. Just wave to him. He's a little, hi. Aw. Is he lost? No.
Yeah, he's just out exercising.
Yeah, in a snowdrift. Why in the hell would you be out on a scooter with a little grocery basket? Do you remember that bike I had my little grocery basket on? And do you remember the one time when I couldn't find the right outfit for the bar and I took the sparklers out of my bike and I put them in my hair? Yeah, I did. So they had those, but they had the perfect little plastic plug on them. So I thought I did my Princess Leia buns. Do you remember my Princess Leia buns? I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. Rage, rock on with your bad self. So I went to the bar.
My favorite was the pink fur.
The pink fur coat?
When we went
I still have it.
When we went to Cleveland.
Yep.
That guy said, girl, you did your homework.
I walked into the guy's bathroom, of course, right? And and this guy turned around. He was so handsome. He looked like not the Menudo version of Ricky Martin, but he looked like the hot Ricky Martin. And he's like, girl, you did your homework. And I was just like, you talking to me? You talking to me? Did you miss the beard? So let's see. Does it say to go straight up here? Yeah, it does. I don't know where we are. Here, let's move that.
Yeah, we're going straight.
Okay, we're gonna go straight. Oh, it's called Jug Street. Jug.
We're lost if we're in Jug
Street. We have no idea. The next one's gonna be Croc. Croc and Jug. Croc and Jug. And then the next one's gonna be Country Duck. Where are
Ladle.
we? Is that like a salt factory? CNC salt factory? Oh, what? Remember that dance I used to do? Remember that one dance I used to do? The only dance I knew how to dance?
Oh, yeah, I love that dance.
You loved it? I know.
It.
That was like the Shirley Shuffle.
Yeah,
that was
we danced to Gina G.
Oh, yeah, Gina G. Yeah, and La Bouche. La Bouche. Yeah, I liked that one. Pugsley La Bouche. Ladies and gentlemen, from Southern Ohio. Yeah, Pugsley. I don't understand that. You know, but it could have been, I don't know, but I think my mom should have named me Adam. Don't you think so? Because it would have been Adam Adams. That would have been awesome. But, yeah, I want to have my own talk show, Chatting with Madam Adams. Do you remember when they used to say that? It started with that guy, he was a bartender, and he was like, it's Madam Adams. And then everyone was like, you should have your own talk show, Chatting with Madam Adams. Look at that house. Holy coolness.
It's hidden behind all
Why am I going 12 miles an hour?
Because this road is like...
I know. This is terrible.
Crazy. Remember when we found the trash pile and I found the Christmas tree stand and it was free and I had the free sign?
I remember that. And then the person said, don't take the free sign because it said right
That
on
was
it.
on the way to here.
It was, but I think we missed Sugar Bush Knolls. We did. We missed where, I don't know where that was. Sugar Bush Knolls.
Yeah,
and then I took a picture by it.
I think it's because it was kind of rerouted.
I know. Let's see
The
here.
bridge was out.
Let's see if we can move that. Okay. My bridge is always out though. I said on the way here. You're like, the bridge is out. And I was like, mine always is.
Left onto Mumford Road.
Mumford Road. I like the sound of that. Pugsley Mumford.
I'm not one of the Adams family.
Daisy Mumford. That sounds like a good one.
Daisy
Welcome to
Mumford.
the stage, Daisy
did have a dog
Mumford.
named Daisy.
Chelsea, you know, if someone had a golden retriever. Why is every golden retriever called Chelsea? Did you ever notice that? And every lady that's named like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Which way do we go?
Left.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right.
It
Is
says
left
right.
right or is right wrong? Okay, so here we go. All right, I gotta hold this down.
We got 4
So we
minutes.
gotta hold that. Okay, 4 minutes. All right,
Yeah.
let's pause again while we're going slow. Well, we made it safely. Am I even in parking spot?
It
Did I
doesn't
create my
matter.
own? Look at how I created my own.
It doesn't
Do I
matter.
always do that?
Yeah.
I inherited it from my mother. Do you know how she parks? She took up 3 spots the last time she parked at Walgreens. And then I said, you can't do that. And you know what she did? She goes, yes, I can. And she walked in the store like she owned the place. And I said, Mom, you can't do that. It's true. Ask Jeremy. She parks like over 3 spots. So,
Looks
you know
like
what I
you better-
realized is I thought Jeremy like allowed me to hang out with you. No, he was like, please go hang out with him so I can have a break, you know? So I can have 4 minutes of peace and quiet. You know, I think I talked the whole way here.
It's
Is it always
okay.
about me? It kind of always
It's about
is.
all of us.
I know, it is really about all of us. So, are we going to have fun? We're going to buy crap we don't need?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Perfect. Look at how many people are here.
I know, we better get in
Wow,
there
I know,
before
what
everybody
happens-
buys everything.
I know, all the good stuff's going to be gone. You know how people say that all the time? And then I go, you remember that one time when I went to the estate, remember when I went to that estate sale and I bought that ring on the 3rd day? And then I got on the roadshow with it? Yeah, I know. Serves you bitches right. I know, but all the experts were through. I'm an expert. And then they went in there and I was like, I went on the 3rd day and it was still there, that ring. I bought it for $22.50. Yeah, and that got me on the Cleveland Roadshow. I'm gonna have to bring that ring on my channel. I've brought it on one
Did they
time.
value it at?
Like 9,000. It was like 9,000 or 11,000. See, those people are gonna beat us to all this stuff. She probably buys antique Christmas, and he buys gumball machines.
We gotta go.
He buys. So now we're not gonna find a gumball machine.
Do you have any marble?
No,
We gotta find marble.
we do. All right, give me a hug.
Listen to me. Hold on.
I love you very much.
Love you too.
I love you. Let's go find some crap we don't need. And to everyone who's watching, thank you so much. I'm normally not this crazy. I'm normally much better behaved when I'm with my friends. Can you come on with me again?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah.
Is this not the last time we're going to see each other?
No, it's
Promise?
not. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because
Absolutely.
when I call you, you have to answer.
Okay.
Don't change your number yet.
My number's not gonna be changed.
I would change my number if I were you. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye.